Exposing Minute MBA. Minute MBA has been copying RSA Animate since its very first video, stealing every aspect of their unique way of illustrating and sharing world-changing ideas. These charlatans present a very one-sided agenda-driven message to all of its viewers. We will look specifically at the hoax and reveal its agenda for what it really is, the MBA hoax.
Minute MBA, Why Women Make Better Business Leaders. A Harvard Business Review study showed that a business group's collective IQ went up when there were women on the team. And yet, only 12 of the Fortune 500 companies are run by women. So what are the other 488 missing out on? Communication. Firms with more women on their boards have 42% higher sales returns, 66% higher return on invested capital, and 53% higher return on equity.
Feminism is a collection of a movement and ideologies aimed at establishing and defining equal political, economical, and social rights for women. The key term here is equal. This message screams of sexism against men. If a man came out and listed with an annoying squeaky marker, defining all the reasons why men are better than women, it would be viewed as sexism, point blank. Not all women believe in a superior command terminology to bring about an equal political, economical, and social rights for women. Let's take a look.
These success rates are often linked to superior communication skills. Studies show while women speak fewer words in a day than men, they actually have a better command of the language for getting their point across.
I really don't understand where these figures come from. According to an article from Mail Online, women speak more words in a day than men. And it's significant as well, 20,000 compared to 13,000. This might be from an insight in how we're created from birth. According to a Dr. Brizendine, the male inability to express himself starts at the fetal stage, where studies have shown that initially the fetus is gender neutral, but then transforms after an influx of testosterone, which what makes men who they are or aren't, depending on your point of view. According to Brizendine, all brains start out with a female-type brain circuits until 8 weeks of fetal life. The tiny testicles start to pump out adult male levels of testosterone that travel to the bloodstream up to the brain. All the basic sex-specific circuitry is grown in the male brain before birth. That's why that's when the entire roadmap is laid out. Women seem to be physically designed this way from birth.
Emotional intelligence. Daniel Goleman, author of The Brain and Emotional Intelligence, New Insights, states that truly effective leadership is distinguished by a high degree of emotional intelligence. And according to Goleman, women on average outdo men when it comes to sensing a person's feelings in the moment.
Emotional intelligence is speculative with both men and women. According to an article from The Telegraph, workers prefer male bosses. That 2/3 of employees agree they would rather work for a man than a woman. Female bosses were accused of being moody and incapable of leaving their personal lives at home. By contrast, both male and female workers believe male bosses were less likely to get involved in office politics, were easier to reason with, and rarely suffered from mood swings. Men are also said to be more straight-talking than women and rarely talk about others behind their backs. Is this a sign of emotional intelligence?
Meg Whitman, former CEO of eBay and current CEO of HP, was featured in Psychology Today for leading with emotional intelligence. Under her 8-year reign, eBay was the fastest growing company in history. In her book, The Power of Many, she writes, "I believe that being willing and able to actively listen is a vital skill for any leader. Not only is listening the right thing to do, an antidote to arrogance, it also leads to all sorts of competitive advantages."
I'm pretty sure that Meg Whitman would not agree with the tone and voice she's presenting. To say that if you're not a woman, you're just simply arrogant? Really? Did I hear that wrong? I guess this could be a competitive advantage for women, but personally I don't support capitalism. Let's not forget no company in the world deserves complete respect. At some point down the line of any business deal or transaction is dire consequences that have to be dealt with. It's just not simple good business practice to talk about the dark side of increased revenues for any company. Exposing the Minute MBA hoax. If you like what you saw and would like to receive more videos like this, please subscribe.